Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you would like to learn how I created this look, then all you have to do is keep on watching. I'm getting ready for my work Christmas party, and yes, the thumbnail might be a little bit clickbaity, but it's purely because I am genuinely sad. You guys fell in love with the makeup look I had on in 2 of my unboxings, and it made me really happy that you enjoyed it, of course, but it also made me really sad, and that is because I used one of my favourite palettes ever, the Tati Textured Neutrals palette that is no longer available. Tati Beauty doesn't exist anymore. Therefore, we are having a funeral. Therefore, technically, we are saying goodbye to this palette. I am very likely not going to use this palette on my channel anymore, and that is because people can't buy it anymore. If you have this in your collection, I'm sure you love it as much as I do, and it's just so sad that Tati Beauty had to disappear. Tati had to part ways with this brand, and I'm very sad by that. The makeup look itself is actually super easy and very quick. What I'm going to be using is this last row called Memory, which are the sort of blacks in the palette, and I'm going to be using all 4 sort of textures. Nothing that different. I'm going to be priming my eyes, and today I'm using the Anastasia eye primer. I'm only adding the tiniest little bit of this primer on, and I'm going to spread it out all over my lids. And the first shade that I'm going to be using is called Metallic, and I'm going to use my finger to apply it. This is super easy, and to be honest, this shade, this shimmer is so stunning. You could probably wear it by itself. So I'm just putting it all over my mobile lid. I kind of want to stop just where my crease is. Well, actually, I'm going to go a little bit higher than that, but that's because my lids are quite big. But I highly recommend, if you have smaller lids, just stop on your mobile lid. And the reason you don't want to pull it all the way up is because the blending will kind of bring it up anyway. So I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm just blending that edge. Okay, because my brother has just come home for Christmas and everyone's super excited, yay! But I need to film this, I need to get ready, so I'm just gonna do a quick voiceover. I took the metallic all over my lid, like I said, all over my mobile lid. You don't want to take this too high up because the blending will bring this quite high up anyway, and you don't want it to be very heavy. I then took a little bit of the sequin shade to blend the edges. This is actually quite nice because I feel like this has a really nice specks in there and it just looks really nice. I like to put that in the crease to reflect light. You know, you want to be blingy. This is such a good makeup look for Christmas or New Year's Eve because you're very sparkly, and that's what you kind of want during those times. I did take the matte shade on the outer corner a little bit and sweeped it, blended it in into the crease as well. You want to make sure these shades are blended in nicely, so whenever I feel like my brush isn't blending well enough anymore because it's too dirty with all these shades, I just pick a new brush and blend the edges as well. You just kind of want to create like this super smoky halo of just shimmer and darkness. It looks really good. And we are now here. Everyone has calmed down downstairs a little bit and I'm able to actually film. If you can hear them, I'm sorry, but you know, life, and it's Christmas, so everybody's excited. Now going to put on the final shade, and that is the glitter shade. I do need a glitter primer. I like to put glitter primers on. I'm going to take one of my favourite, if not my favourite, glitter fixer, glitter primer, and that is the Barry M1. I'm going to primarily put the glitter on my the middle of my mobile lid, but you don't want a harsh line of where you've put the glue or where you've put the glitter, so I'm kind of dotting it around. And with the same finger, I'm picking up the glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. And what you want to do is stamp, not swipe, with glitter. It's so, oh, look at that. Looks so pretty. Again, you don't want like a harsh line, so I'm pretty much putting it everywhere. I'm avoiding the outer corner of my eye, although it'll go there anyway. And yes, I look a mess right now, but it just comes together at the end. Every dark makeup look comes together at the end. Okay, I'm not done with the eyes, but I am done with them for now. I need to do my base and everything because I'll figure out what I need to add when I've got my bottom lid done, my whole face. Because I'm going out, because I want to look stunning, I'm going to put the Timeless Smoothing Primer from Tarte. I did a wear test on this. I did a full proper test for this, and even though the sort of ad on Instagram is fake, it's definitely not as smoothing as it claims to be. It does smooth out your skin, and more importantly, for my skin, it elongates the wear of your foundation. And for my foundation, I am using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Again, I did a wear test on this, and it still is one of my absolute favourite foundations. My skin has been pretty good lately, so I don't wear heavy foundations anymore, but I love the way they look, so I do treat my skin and myself for something this flawless every now and again. Another staple product, the Fenty Cream Bronzer. I love it. This is in Butter Biscuit and it's just perfect, stunning, love it. Can't recommend it enough. It's just like, it's cool toned but it's warm toned and it's perfect. And I highly recommend using your contour shade rather than like a bronzer shade. If it's too orange, you'll look very orange because the eyes are so cool toned that if your contour or a bronzer shade is too warm, it'll contrast crazily with your eyes, and yeah, it's just gonna look wrong. Time for concealer, and yes, I'm using Conceal and Define Infinite yet again. I haven't worn this much makeup in a long time and I feel like myself again. I missed you. I missed you. Super crazy contoured face. Okay, time to powder. I am going to powder my under eyes first, as always. However, because I want the eyeshadow to stick, I'm leaving a slight gap so the eyeshadow sticks to the wet concealer as much as possible. I did forget to tell you that I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And as always, I'm just tapping some powder in my T-zone. Let's finish the face off. I'm using the KVD Shade and Light palette. I barely have any of this first shade. I'm not, is it Sombre? Yeah, I've got another one. I just want to use this one up. There was a time where I didn't use it. There was a time I didn't like KVD or Kat Von D, but she's no longer involved, so I didn't want to support her because she's an anti-vaxxer and I just have a different belief. I trust medicine. If I had a heart attack, I would go to the hospital and I would ask the doctor to put anything in me to keep me alive, you know, so I vaccinate. Anyway, that's a discussion for another day. I want to monetize this video. This doesn't even feel like a tutorial anymore. I'm going to use the ABH Peachy Love Blushy Trio, and as always, I always use it like this. I'm just swish my big brush around. I blush my cheeks and my nose. Do I need any more? I will put some highlighter on. However, yes. However, before I do that, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I've never used this, so... Oh no, seriously? Is it broken? The spray is broken. Oh, is it? It's broken. It's fine. Never mind. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty one, but not a lot because it's a dewy spray. Not a lot apparently. And like everything this far, I'm going to use my favourite highlighter. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter in Iced. I'm putting this on my cheeks. I'm going to blend it with my sponge as always. I feel like I need to rush. I am putting some on my brow bone with my fluffy brush. I'm starting to feel myself, okay. Starting to feel amazing. Let's finish the eyes off. I'm starting off with Matte Memory Shade on my bottom lid. And I'm going to put this on about a half of my lid. And the more you blend it out, the better it looks. It looks terrible at the moment, but again, just trust the process, please. I'm now going to take my finger and put that shimmery metallic shade on the rest of my bottom lid. Yes, I'm doing it with my fat finger, and it works perfectly. I'm just going to blend it, again, just back and forth, not really paying attention where I'm going. I'm feeling it, you know, I'm feeling the messy fantasy. And I forgot that I will want to use this shade again, the highlighter. And again, you can blend it in, you can leave it there. I actually quite like a big highlight moment like that, especially in a messy look like this. It looks so good. I love it. And now the part where you're going to be like, oh, that part where she said trust the process, it's here now. We need to put some black liner into the waterline. And how I do this, if I want it on both top and bottom, is I take my pencil. This is so not how you should put this is not how you're supposed to do this. I put it sort of in my eyes very gently, and I go back and forth. I close my eyes and I just very gently go back and forth, making marks on both top and bottom on my waterline, and it's perfect. Again, totally not how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I do it. Let's take some mascara and some falsies. Best bit about it, you don't really need good mascara and you don't really need good lashes for this. Because the makeup look is fully black, you can't see anything. So I could leave it like this, I could put lashes on, it don't matter. I do, however, have a lot of fallout. It's because I was blending on top of glitter. Never do that, but I did. Time for brows. I need to brush them through because they have pretty much every single thing that I've put on my face in them. And I'm going to use my favourite duo, the ABH Brow Freeze, as my sort of styling medium. And I'm filling my brows in with the Dip Brow Pomade from ABH as well. I love this duo. Okay, who am I kidding? I had to put some lashes on. And finally, I'm going to put a lip on. Today I'm going to go with the Sephora Lip Stain in 32. It's a super pale, pretty much concealed lips look with this. And because it is blending with my face a lot, I'm just going to take Barry M lip liner in Toast and gently, very lightly, outline my lips. Alright you guys, so here it is. This is my final look for tonight. I might show you my outfit, I might not. However, I am obsessed with this look. It's super easy. Yes, it looks messy, but that's kind of the intention of it. I love the nude lip. I did something similar like years ago, but I think it was fully matte. I might be wrong. It just looks so good, and I love this palette. I'm going to miss it very, very much. Well, it's not going anywhere, but it kind of is. It's such a shame we had to say goodbye to this palette. Anyway, I have to shoot. I have to go and party. So I hope you have enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But for now, thank you so much for watching. You are the best, and I hope to see you next time. Oh yeah, and Merry Christmas, because my next video is going to be on Boxing Day. So if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas!